Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason and this is going to be a very robotic introduction. Yes. Last time we're owning it. I'm sticking with that intro. Last time we talked to Triss. She was not happy with us. She seems to be still upset with us. I wonder if it has anything to do with the whole Shawnee thing and the kid and Alvin and whatever. Anyways, we went ahead and we shared what we knew with Luvarden and with Triss. Yeah, that's basically what happened last time. We also went and talked to Carmen. We tried one of the remedies and it didn't work. No, Mr. Vincent Meese is still a werewolf. Now, we're looking for a cure. We're looking for a way to cure Vincent of his not his vampirism, his lycanthropy, his werewolfness. Might be, you know, maybe it will be better. We tried one solution and it didn't work. Now, in the journal, that noise is gonna get really annoying, isn't it? Is it White Fang? No, it's under... There we go! It was highlighted in red! That's how I missed it! Carmen told me the shirt didn't work. We got her to make a shirt out of parsley. We need to try other means. So I need to try all the known remedies for lycanthropy. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, under one of these phases, there is an alchemical possibility. So I want to talk to Kalkstein and see if there's an option there. If not, then we're going to continue on. Well, I guess right here. There's an option. So let's explore that option.
Can you make a potion to cure lycanthropy?
Never tried.
The potion's for a werewolf, the beloved of a young woman.
Usually I'd refuse, but I owe you. Let's see. Ingredients, check. Equipment, check. Come back later, okay?
Oh, cool! Hey, awesome. Thank you, Kalkstein. All right, so now that we've dealt with that, we're gonna head back to... No, not to the swamp. Wait, that's a teleport to the swamp. Oh, okay, yes. We'll head back to Triss's laboratory. Now we have to... at daytime, we need to go talk to Siegfried to try to get his help. We need a small army. And if I recall correctly, I also have a quest that I need to cash in at the Huntsman. Now, since it is the middle of the night, we're currently 4 in the morning, you know, close enough, I figured we would go ahead and, rather than rest, because why waste time, you know? Why waste that time sleeping and stuff? You know, I realize it's in-game, it means nothing in-game, for me to just rest, but, I just don't feel like doing it. I feel like I want Geralt to slowly go insane, so I want to keep him up as long as possible. I want him to be completely sleep deprived. I want to get to the point where he's slaying monsters that aren't really there. Well, anyways, last time we showed the stone to Triss, and she was able to trace where the signal was coming from. So she triangulated the location off the cell towers and found out that right here is where the signal that Salamandra was having. Whenever the Skype call was coming from, it was coming from in that house. So we're going to go ahead and kill these Kikimor workers because they are everywhere and they're in our way, and you know, they're monsters, so we gotta kill them because that's what we do, because we're a witcher. Let's see, we gotta get into that building there. There's a fence here, I'm pretty sure I can go around this fence. Small wall, yeah, there we go. Is this it? Is this it? Oh, it's the next door over. My bad. This door here. So apparently this is the building, this is the place that the call was received from. A Radovid's hideout. Radovid the Stern. Really? This is what we're... Huh. Interesting. So he's got his own dingy little mirror, and he's just sitting there and... Huh. Now, I don't know who Radovid is. Let me actually take a look at, characters in our journal. Radovid. Where are you? Ah, there's no entry for Radovid yet. Alright, well, so I guess we'll just walk up and introduce ourselves. Be like, hey, remember me? We talked not too long ago.
Hello again, Witcher.
Greetings, Radovid.
No magic mirror between us this time. I'm pleased you found my sanctuary. Triss Merigold lent a hand, am I right?
You know Triss?
Not personally, but I know Philippa Eilhart, and that's like knowing all sorceresses. I wish to speak with you, Witcher.
Well, that's convenient, because, you know, I came here. Let's see. Who are you? And I don't mean your name. You wanted something? Or who's Philippa? And farewell. We're just gonna show up. Oh, you want to talk to me? Well, guess what? You can't! I'm too good for you! Middle finger response. Okay, fine. We'll chit-chat.
Who are you? And I don't mean your name.
Good question, but one with no simple answer. I was raised at the Redanian royal court. My father was murdered during the war with Nilfgaard. Ever since, I lost interest in toys. I've strived to regain my heritage, find my father's murderers, and introduce order to my lands. Sadly, I'm surrounded by corrupt traitors, overly ambitious sorceresses, and frustrated chaplains of the Eternal Fire.
From what I've seen, the upper crust in Temeria is the same.
Nothing attracts sons of bitches like power.
You wanted something?
Familiar with these strange edicts in Vizima?
I've heard about them.
They bear the royal seal, but some suspect fraud.
Tell me more.
It's just as Tala said. Foltest didn't sign these. I'd recognize his signature.
You know Taller?
Certainly. I'd be a fool not to know Temeria's chief of intelligence.
So Foltest didn't declare martial law?
No. I feel I should inform him of this.
All right, I'm getting okay. I've got to take a second to really parse things out here. Okay, so let's go through this. So, because things I feel like I need a diagram. Because I love how complex things are sort of getting, or maybe they're not really that complex. It's just, you know, memory, lapse in time and playing, but whatever. So Radovid, he grew up in the royal court family thing. Was it quarter family? There's a difference there. Well, whatever. He's somewhat of note. Okay. Yeah, because when we mentioned Radovid to who was it? Vincent. Vincent recognized him. The name Radovid. So Radovid is a known entity, and from the sounds of things, okay, he knows who Taller is, and he knows a thing or two about royalty, about the rulers of the land and stuff like that. Now he's talking about corruption and crap like that. So it sounds like he was trying to use Salamandra, but he himself said, if I remember correctly, that their ends are no longer meeting. Like the Salamandra wants to do something, and they're no longer useful to him. So he was like, "Oh, sweet," you know. Geralt came in and slaughtered them all. So to me, it sounds like Radovid may have been working with the Salamanders, but maybe he was working with the Salamanders in the same way that we've been tasked with either working with the Scoia'tael or Siegfried and his boys. What is it? Order of the Flaming Rose? Yeah. You know, maybe it's the same sort of thing. You know, they are pieces being used. So maybe he himself is not necessarily in needing of having his head removed. He did mention Ada. This is one of the first questions that I asked after our little chit chat. So I'm gonna follow up with this.
What's your connection to Ada?
I had hoped to persuade her to marry the King of Redania, which would benefit both kingdoms. With Foltest's help, our king could finally rid himself of all the parasites surrounding him. In turn, Redania could support Temeria in its fight against the Scoia'tael. I need not mention the benefits of increased trade. The kingdoms united could resist the expanding powers of the knightly orders and the guilds. Additionally...
Enough. You've convinced me, but I'm not Ada.
And you, Witcher, what do you think of Foltest's daughter?
What do you want to know?
You're an expert on monsters. You broke her Strigger spell.
True.
Can she bear children?
I don't see why not.
Healthy, human children?
I believe so. One of the knowing could examine her.
Thank you. Keep this conversation confidential, and please don't meddle in Redania's dynastic intentions.
I generally don't meddle, so you have nothing to fear, Your Majesty.
When did you figure it out?
Well, there's the way you spoke of Redania, of Ada, and then there's your ring.
If ever in Redania, visit the royal court. Farewell.
Farewell, King.
Right, Redania. Sorry, I got the things mixed up. So yeah, I'm right. So he so he's a king. A king. That's actually an interesting character. You know, a king himself coming to Wait, isn't that what, what's his face said? Isn't that what Vincent said? When I told Vincent, didn't he actually tell me it was the king? I think he might have actually mentioned that. So Geralt's like, I'm gonna play it off like I noticed all these things. That's right, yeah, I'm smart. Meanwhile, he's just like, oh yeah, Vincent told me. I think anyways, I'll have to go back and rewatch my videos so I can, yeah. Anyways, I met Radovid himself. He is deeply involved in the schemes afoot in Vizima, knows everything about the Forged Edicts, and seems very interested in Princess Ada. Forged Edicts, I'm pretty sure that's, what's his face? The guy with the name that just sounds like a villain. Roderick! Never trust a Roderick. Again, if your name is Roderick, I'm very sorry. Not that you have that name, just sorry for the jabs. Anyways, and of course he rules neighboring Redania. In some way, I've learned too much. Dealing with kings is never wise. Yeah, he would know, cause, yeah. I'll never get to Salamander this way. I won't risk meddling in the matters of monarchs. Fair enough. Alright. So, I guess with that out of the way, I guess we're done with that. What are we doing next? What you get in your cabinet? A small axe. No, we're good. All right, I guess we'll leave His Royal Highness. Just sit in a dingy shack. House place, my bob. Well, that is very interesting. I bet, you know, Triss and Luvarden would like to know about that. But we're not going to go ahead and tell them just yet. It is currently what? 5? Wait, location safe. The location is considered safe now? So have we gotten that far enough in the day that it's you know, it's because it's about to become daybreak, I'm guessing? Maybe we won't run into any more Kikimores. All right, so I'm going to run over back to the Temple District because I want to try to run into Mr. Siegfried and see if we can't we'll say recruit him to our cause. I'll be right back. You know, running past this area reminds me of Vincent for some reason. Oh yeah, it's because it's by the dungeon. So I always associate this area with Vincent. I kind of want, when maybe day breaks again and we can find Vincent. I'm hoping we can find Vincent. I'm kind of hoping we can. I want to talk to him while he's human. Now I'm wondering, will they allow me to, or is he going to be, you know, is he just going to sort of mysteriously disappear now that I know his identity? Kalkstein's house. Is this, wait, which one am I tracking? Beauty and the Beast? Alright, well, my markers tell me to go to Kalkstein's house, so I'm wondering, is that just going to tell me to go to the swamp, or is that going to actually, is he actually going to be home? I don't think he's going to be home. He's been hanging out in the swamp. He likes it in the swamp. Yeah, okay. Alright, I just sucked it up and went and meditated for a couple of hours. I was going to make some more Crinford oil, because I've only got one more. And I actually don't even think I have it on my sword anymore. Do I? No, my Crinford oil is no longer active. So if I'm going to be... Actually, I should probably go back and do that now. Before... Well, no, actually, you know, I'm over here anyways. There's the Order Armor and the Merchant. I'm just going to do a couple things here. I'm going to go ahead and sell my my dagger and the illegal sword I've got on me.
Will you sell?
And then, yeah, then I'll go talk to Siegfried, and then we'll maybe go make some more Crinford oil. Interesting! I didn't realize this, but he actually buys Fistek. Huh. Well, I'll keep that in mind if I ever need some more cash. Huh, I may have sold it to him before, but completely forgot. Huh, okay, cool. Alright, let's have a little bit of a chit-chat with Siegfried.
Geralt?
How's your leg?
Fine. A mere scratch.
Everything all right?
I'm to receive a medal for saving the property of some townspeople.
I see.
You'd be eligible, but medals are only awarded to knights. Unless...
No, I won't join with that vow of celibacy.
I understand. Hey, The Grand Master himself is going to present the medal to me. Yes?
Okay. Let's see. I've got a proposal. Will you help me destroy Salamandra? Oh, cool. Did you get your medal in the time that we've been talking? And goodbye. All right, let's go with the top one. Will you help me to destroy Salamandra?
I have a proposal. Will you help me destroy the Salamandra?
How?
I have powerful friends who know how to destroy it.
Is this some political plot?
Siegfried, you trusted me at the bank.
Okay. Any details?
The new Neracourt Tavern. Come by tonight.
I'll be there.
Wait for our signal.
All right, cool. I should tell Triss about the secret meeting. All right, so we're going to be working with Siegfried. I do want to ask about his medal, though.
I must prepare. We'll meet there.
Ah, darn it, I should have asked about the medal while I had the chance. Now, I know sometimes that their dialogue tends to reset once you, like, leave the area and come back, so I'm going to just duck into the guard post real quick, and then come back and ask him if he's got his medal, because I'm curious what he's got to say about that. He seems so proud of that. He's like, yay, I'm going to get a medal, it's so great. Called it. All right, did you get your medal?
Did you get your medal?
They haven't set a date for the ceremony. I'm overwhelmed I'm to speak to the Grand Master afterwards. He's a true visionary, Geralt.
A visionary?
Jack de Aldersberg, Grand Master of the Order of the Flaming Rose, is a man destined for great things.
Time will tell.
Yes?
Oh, great. We're going to ask you to kill him, aren't we? All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I won't have to water my garden.
All right, before we run over to the trade quarter, I did want to have a bit of a chat with Vincent.
Something must be done about that.
Probably.
Greetings.
Any new monster jobs?
Any new monster jobs?
I don't handle that anymore.
Lame. Nothing. No unique, no new dialogue. Just nothing. Nothing. All right, let's go talk to the Royal Huntsman over in the trade quarter. Then we'll talk to Triss and be like, hey, Triss! I set up a meeting. You know, wait, I always love that though. In fiction, there's always like, wait for a signal. And then there's always this moment where I go, what's the signal? Like, what if the guy, what if Siegfried shows up and he like completely misunderstands like some other noise or something? He's like, oh, it must be the signal. And then he runs in and it's like, holy crap, and everything goes to crap.
Greetings.
What pays well?
A huge wolf has appeared in the swamp, and the locals claim wyverns steal their children.
Wyverns don't hunt humans without provocation.
Locals, nothing but trouble. They probably tried to drive the wyverns off.
Well, at least the huge wolf, I preemptively, I knew that I was going to have to do this in the future, so I went ahead and I killed it. Also, keep an eye over Geralt's like right shoulder. I love where the arrow is sticking in the sign. I killed a huge wolf. Here's its head.
I killed a huge wolf. Here's its head.
Not on my table, Mr. Geralt. Stinks of disease. Here's 600 orens.
Cool.
Farewell.
Cool, so I got 600 orens. I did cave before we left. Oh, sweet, I leveled up. I did cave before we left over here, and I stopped by the blacksmith guy to sell some Fistek, so we're up to 4,700 orens. Whatever am I going to spend all of that on? Probably candy. Oh wait, no, I do have candy, don't I? See it right there. Yeah, Geralt wants some candy that looks like... I don't even know what that looked like. Anyways, we leveled up. Let's go to... can we meditate in Triss's house?
A dangerous one bearing weapons.
I think so. I love the flavor, like the dialogue. Yeah, when you're just running through the town, all the chatter from the townsfolk, and I love how it's like related to what's around. You're running by, oh, look at the weapons. It's raining outside. They're like, oh, blah blah. I think I left the laundry out. Stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. It's cool. I like the way the world is built, and if that trend continues with like The Witcher 2 and The Witcher 3, then I can totally understand why people like are crazy about like The Witcher 3. Triss, do you ever wake up?
Speak, then get out of my sight.
All right, listen, I found us some allies. Maybe.
Listen, I've found us some allies.
Great. In time for our meeting with Luvarden. We'll discuss it with him.
Agreed.
Geralt, you should know we've angered some powerful people. This meeting could change much.
What do you mean?
Tend to any unfinished business in Vizima, and prepare. Afterwards, it may be too late.
Oh, okay. That there is code for, hey, if you got any other side quests you want to do, you better do them now, because after this, the whole place is going to hell. All right, well, I'll come by later. Because I want to try one last time to, you know, tie up a few loose ends.
Fine. I'll come by later.
All right, so I should prepare and then go see Triss. So I suspect we're getting close to the end of the chapter. Now we haven't made any progress on Blue Eyes, the vampire girl. Well, supposedly up. Where's everyone running to? Oh, it's raining, and they want to get out of the rain. See, I love that. So there was up here, the night house. Yeah, I don't know if have I ever come here during the day. I don't know if I have. Maybe I should try talking to people here during the day. So there's that. I do want to talk. I do need to talk to Kalkstein about the cure for the werewolf. And maybe poke around here a little bit more. Because if I remember, where is it? Patrick Duways refuses to believe the girl at the brothel is his sister. I must find some way to prove it to him. Alright, let's try talking to her maybe. Alright, so I decided to come back to Patrick here, because I went to the night house, basically. I talked to everyone there, nothing new. So I figured I'd come back to the new Narcourt Inn and actually talk to him, and I have a new option. Do you know one Siegfried of Dennesley? Dennesley? Whatever. So let's try this.
Do you know one Siegfried of Denale?
Indeed.
What news of him?
He is due to be promoted. In fact, he possibly has been already. I don't know, we never speak.
Can you tell me why?
He is transformed since the swamp. I said to him, Honorable Siegfried, I congratulate you. Your honor and faith vanquished the pagan rabble. He gazed upon me strangely, saying, Honorable? Perhaps. Honor and faith? Certainly not. We were victorious, for they were hungry and poorly armed. A bit of blood, and he has forgotten all about honor. He should follow his father's example.
Where can I find him?
His father? Dead. Purportedly torn apart by a manticore.
I meant Siegfried.
He trains recruits in front of the Order's seat in the Temple Quarter.
Interesting. Well, it doesn't help us with that quest, but it does give us a little bit of an insight into Siegfried. Actually makes me like him more. Like, he seems to he's not so full of himself.
Having problems, Witcher?
Having problems, Witcher? Actually, yes. Nothing I can't handle, thank you, or none, but thanks for asking. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, I am. I am technically having problems. I can't figure out how to tell if that lady over there is his sister. And Taylor's like, can you give me a little bit more context?
Actually, yes.
Sadly, my code of conduct forbids me from using my position for private benefit.
So you refuse to help? Wait a minute. What code?
Not your business, Witcher. Having problems, Witcher?
Nothing I can't handle, thank you.
I'm glad.
Really?
Does it matter, Witcher? Having problems, Witcher?
No, but thanks for asking.
None. But thanks for asking.
Alright, well, that was interesting. Dandelion, we haven't chit-chatted with you.
Geralt.
In a while.
How did you get in the trade quarter?
Personal charm and fame open a lot of doors.
I doubt city guards appreciate poetry.
Geralt, you know so little. I approached a wealthy merchant whose daughter studied lute under me. With all the right contacts, he obtained a pass for me, thus demonstrating his appreciation for art. Sadly, we're no longer friends.
Okay, interesting. The top one, yeah, there was nothing new, but we now know how he got in the trade quarter. All right. All right, I'm kind of curious. There's a little area here that's just sort of hasn't been uncovered, and I suspect that's like an entire region I have not really explored. So I figured, you know,
I stay clear of the guards.
alley along the walls. Yeah, see, this is an area I haven't even come down before. I just want to come down here and see if there's anything interesting. Butcher.
Greetings, stranger. Oh, be not afraid of Ada. She growls, but she doesn't bite. Usually.
The dog's name is Ada?
She is a bitch. Plus, she's pampered and spoiled. The name of the king's daughter suits her perfectly.
Do you know Princess Ada?
My wife is a laundress at the palace, so I'm aware of the gossip in court.
I'd be happy to listen, if I could look at your goods.
Certainly. I have the finest quality meat. I slaughter the animals myself.
We'll see.
Interesting.
Don't you fear bad-mouthing authorities during martial law?
At worst, they'll throw me in the dungeon. I believe we must speak true even of the ruling class. This is our right.
Bold words.
Indeed. I have no intention to fear a dictatorship based on the exploitation of common men. I will not cower under the grim repression of oligarchs and aristocrats who have enthroned a wrongdoer, a man whose hands are stained with blood.
All right. You exaggerate. Volta's rule can't be that unpleasant. You know, I don't know. We've been out of the loop for a little while. It could be. It could be. You know, we are under martial law, and it sounds like it wasn't really even... Wait, that wasn't even the king's. I'll just wish him luck. I'm not going to challenge him on that, because I don't really know.
I wish you luck.
But maybe I would get more information if I would push him on it. Let's push him on it.
Don't you fear bad...
At worst.
Bold.
Indeed.
Let's try it, yeah.
You exaggerate. Foltest's rule can't be that unpleasant.
Plague upon Foltest. I spit on monarchy, which long has been corrupt.
Strange views.
The people should rule. Common people like you and me.
Yeah, okay, I'll agree with that.
You're right.
I figured you were a reasonable man, even if a mutant and a pawn.
Enough of that already.
Well, he recognizes that we're a mutant, so I guess he must know that we're a witcher, right?
Do you recognize me? Anything about me?
Sure. The laundresses gossip about you.
And?
They say you chase anything in a skirt, but you're a real dog for sorceresses. Supposedly you loved one once. They say you're as likely to whip out your sword as you are to whip out your, a master at both arts. Women fear your fickleness, but you fascinate them. Women.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
What does your wife say about the other courtiers?
What does your wife say about the other courtiers?
It would take weeks to repeat all she said. Foltest, Velerad, Duet, Jacques de Oldersburg, Marigold, who are you interested in?
Oh, man, we got all kinds of information here. All right, let's, oh, man, I'm, like, out of time. Crap, Well, let's try to get through this.
Tell me about Foltest.
Need I tell you all I know? He slept with his own sister and begat Ada. Ill tidings indeed. A curse turned the girl into a striga. A witcher dispelled the curse from the princess, and Foltest was so overjoyed he spoiled the girl rotten. The little striga became a childish whore.
Interesting. Thanks. Any gossip about Triss Marigold?
Certainly. The women at the palace laundry love to gossip about other women. They have the same opinion as any with common sense. A sorcerer's place is in the tower, brewing potions and devising horoscopes from stars rather than meddling in politics. Furthermore, she's shameless to display her arse in such provocative attire. Well, if Ada didn't already hold title as Queen of the Whores, Marigold would have it in a trice.
Later.
All right, we'll have to talk to the butcher a little bit more next time, and maybe explore the rest of this alley. Because I'm curious about this. I'm like, oh, cool. There's an entire area I neglected to even check out. It also reminds me that maybe I should talk to people a little bit more. Even if they've only got blue names over their heads. I should really be talking to more people. So you know, next time we'll do a little bit more chatting. Maybe the fishmonger will be next up on our list of people to talk to after the butcher. Sorry for the slowing down a little bit, but I feel like, you know, I feel like there's things that I've been missing, and maybe these people will give me a little bit of information about that vampire girl. Yeah, we'll find out. Anyways, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.